So this item, I believe, is made out of ivory. It is a decorative piece, but it gives you that three-dimensional view, the way that these markings were created. 3 dimensions were held for more spiritual. You can see it's got the spiral type of carving that's been done in it, but it's also the way that they created the blocking. It looks like it's a series of blocks that are going up and that you can look down into it. So this person had a vision that helped them to create this. They put the hole in the middle, and so it was probably part of their view. There may have been a part in which they utilized that light to come through as part of their understanding of their vision. And then it looks like it may have been used to be tied on to something, because you can see some coloration changes where it looks like leather had been rubbing on the front of this item. There is some wear on the sides of the item, so that you could tell that maybe that was where the color had worn off from usage. So there's some factors there that you wonder, was it a decorative piece, or was it a piece like for a hair holder? Was it a piece for the chief's wife or the whaling captain's wife? Because they would have had to have stature to have that three-dimensional spiral usage that was only used for the spiritual leaders, the shamans, or the captains. Other people could not wear those kinds of design because it respected, and it also showed that there was a different layer of understanding with the individual who wore this. They could see things in a holistic way. They could see things and attribute to what they were learning by this, because they were more visionary with this item. It wouldn't have just been given to anyone. It would have been given to somebody who has shown they should be respected, and they were looking out for the generations and not for today. And so that's because the effort to create these lines on this curvature, that's not easy to do when you're trying to carve and make those lines deeper. It's easy to slip and lose that marking. So the person who put the effort to create this did have skill. The consistency of the lineage and how they are put at the same depth, it took practice. You can see a little bit of spots like over here where the line, they slipped with the knife, and you can see over here and over here there's extra little bars. But overall, it's very consistent. The way that these wearing on these sides here, and the difference in the color, it had to have been with the usage. So I think it was worn more like this, because these lines up here are more worn, and you can almost see a groove developed the way it was. So I believe this was probably a chest piece that was used, and a necklace for the chief. It could have been for the women, because I've seen something similar for hair pieces, but because of the spiritual design, our women did not have the status of the shaman, and there were some women who had healing abilities, and they were the ones that would learn about the plants, but they didn't get the same status as the man, so I don't think it was a woman's piece.